Everyone, happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Fun Fact Friday, episode 7. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, I ask that you subscribe, like, and share. And you can also provide feedback of what you think or what you would like to see, what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And with that being said, let's dive right into today's Fun Fact Friday about yours truly, me. Okay, so some of you know that I was stationed in Italy, in Sigonella, Italy, and that's in Sicily, right? Small little countryside. And so at the time when I was in the Navy, we have these things called TDY or TAD. It's also known as like a temporary assignment. So I got chosen out of my command to go TAD or TDY to go work for security as an auxiliary security force, ASF, right? So before you even could do that, pretty much what that is like, it's like working for the popo. Like you are the popo, okay? I know, right? But anyway, yeah, that's what it was. And so there's like this 2-week intensive boot camp type of deal that you have to attend that's going to physically prepare you to do this job, right? And so they got 2 of the Marine cadres, which were sergeants, to come from Naples, Italy. They were Marines to come train us or whatever. So our trainers was one little Hispanic one and one little, he was like this little hype, little short black dude, right? So, dude, I don't know, like even in boot camp, I found this where people be like, oh, I'm going to break you. You got attitude and all that bullshit, right? I have no idea why, but they always like want to fucking break me and shit, right? So I was just like, whatever, dude. So anyway, so he tried his best and shit, we try to get on me and be all up in my face trying to yell at me. And I'm looking like, dude, like, if you don't get your little ass out of my face. So we went through this whole ordeal or whatever, right? So after everything was said and done, and our 2 weeks was up with the training or whatever, and now this dude want to, we had a party, a class party, and now this dude want to be all cool and shit. And I'm looking like, dog, this dude's such a lame, like, this little cornball dude or whatever, right? So anyway, we all start rapping with dude or whatever. He's like, yo, like, after this, I want to come back down again. I want to come down with my homeboy and, I want us to go out and I want to party and I want you guys to show me a good time, yada, yada, yada. So we're like, yeah, okay, cool. Just let us know when you're coming down. So he was like, all right, cool. So one of those weekends, he was coming down with his homeboy. So he called me up and was like, yo, we're going to be down in Sig. We want to go out with y'all, get some of your girls together, and let's meet up. Let's have a good time. So I was like, okay, like, that's what's up. Cool. So, I called a few of my girls up, and I was like, yo, let's roll. So they was like, yeah, that's fine. They're down the road, right? So, okay, so cool. So we meet up with them, and his homeboy fine as shit. Like, he fine. Like, dude's, like, tall, buff. I mean, good looking and shit, nice smile. Like, dude was fine as fuck. Like, you could tell he was the final one. You know what I mean? Out of him and his friend. But I don't really think he really like digs sisters like that, but whatever. So, they came down, we met up with them, and we're like, we're like club hopping. At one point, we pulled over to the side of the road with the Predator's music, Predator R. Kelly, his music Ignition remix, and we're all dancing and having a good time. Like it was really fun. It was like a movie, we actually had a really great time. It was like literally just partying all over goddamn Italy, right? So we finished the whole night at a house party, partying some more, this little, West Indian party shit with some West Indians that we knew on base, right? So we did all that party and stuff. And then, the next day they flew back out to Naples, right? So then, like, he called me a couple days after that. He was like, "Oh, hey, we had such a great time. Next time y'all got to come down to Naples so we can show you, how we do it over here, yada, yada, yada. Like, y'all need to come down. Y'all need to come down." I was like, "Yeah, okay. I'll let you know, right?" So it just happened. It just so happened like we had an upcoming 4-day weekend coming up. So I called him and I was like, "Yo, we got a 4-day weekend coming up. We could come up there, that weekend. And so let me know what's good." And he was like, "Yeah, that's cool. Like, yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. Like, I'm gonna tell my boy or whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Like, I can come." So I was like, "All right, cool." So we booked the flight, right? All right, cool. So I tell my girls, they booked their flight and everything is set. So I'm asking him, I was like, I called them like up until the day I left. I was like, "Yo, like, you good, right? Everything is good. You're gonna meet us at the airport, you're gonna pick us up, like, it's all good." And he's like, "Yeah, for real, stop worrying about it. It's all good. Everything is kosher. Just come on down. We got y'all." So we're like, "All right, cool." So we fly over there to Naples, right? So we get to Naples airport and I'm calling them. It's going straight to voicemail. Calling, texting, calling, still going straight to voicemail. So I was like, "Yo, are you kidding me right now?" So then I'm like calling like a psycho, like back to back to back to back. Like, that's gonna really make a difference. So then I'm like, "Yo, like, where you at? We're here. Like, call me, text me, let me know what's good." No text, no nothing. So we end up taking a taxi to our hotel, right? So we get to our hotel in our room. I'm calling dude, I'm dialing dude, I'm texting dude, like, still no response. Like, going the whole time is going to voicemail. So I'm like, "Damn, dog, like, this dude is straight grimy. Like, throw this whole little short dude away. Like, how disrespectful is that shit?" You know what I'm saying? Like, trifling, beyond trifling. So I'm like, they're like, "Yo, where's your boy?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know. Like, I'm calling him, I'm texting him, like, I'm getting like zero response." You know what I mean? So I decided to call his boy Ben to find one. So I called Ben. I'm like, "Yo, what's up? Like, I'm calling your boy. He knew that we was coming into town. I'm with my girls. Like, we're here. We came at the airport, calling him. He didn't even like respond. What's good?" And he was like, "Man, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm trying to get a hold of him too, but it's going straight to voicemail." And I'm looking dead in his lying ass eyes, like, "Man, shut the fuck up. Like, that's your boy. You know what's good." You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, he was committed to his friend and he was committed to the lie. So he acting like he don't know like what happened to his friend. But yeah, I'll keep contacting him. So if I reach him, I'll let you know. So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." I didn't hold my breath on that shit because I knew he knew, what the deal was. So anyway, we ended up going to this club or whatever, where a lot of the sailors go. And I was with these two chicks. I wouldn't really say like they was my homegirls. Like, I kind of knew them or whatever. So, they started partying, they started drinking, and I kind of already knew how the night was going to go. So I had the good sense to be like, it behooves me for once in my life to be the one that's sober, because it just seemed like it was just going to be one of those extra type of nights, you know what I'm saying, where like they was going to be doing the most. So we went out or whatever, and pretty much like we stayed there for like 2 nights, and the whole 2 nights that we were there, like, homeboy never called, never texted us, nothing, right? So we flew back to our base in Sigonella. So we flew back to Sigonella. So then the next day, this clown calls me talking about, "Yo, my bad. Something was wrong with my phone. Like, it was going straight to voicemail. I wasn't getting nothing through. Like, yo, I wouldn't do you like that." I'm like, "Yo, so you made us come all the way from Sig to Naples just to ghost us, like, right when we get there?" He's like, "Nah, I wasn't even like that. Like, yo, it was my phone was tripping." So I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I'm sitting there, and the more I thought about this shit, the more I was like, bruh, this nigga tried my soul, okay? My whole entire soul. Like, who does that? You made me hop on a fucking plane to go to a whole nother side of freaking Italy where I didn't even know nobody, and you couldn't have the common decency to tell me that you just, something came up and you just couldn't do it. Oh, nah. And then I was like, damn, Esther, what would Jesus do? You know what I mean? And I tried to see what would Jesus do, but guess what? I couldn't do it. So the other part of me was like, nah, you gotta fucking teach his ass a lesson because it can't go down like that. Like, that shit was real disrespectful. So then I was like, all right, so, in my vengeful state, like, something told me, was like, you know what? That little, he's a little hoe. So why not make a flyer and let everybody know that he's going around burning people? You know what I'm saying? So I went and I was like, Sergeant so-and-so got the clap and he's going around burning people. Guard your loins. Okay? And I made copies. And then I made sure, because at the time they didn't have no cameras in the barracks, thank God. So, like, I made sure it was like nighttime, and then I went and I stuck a flyer in everybody's room door. Like, I just slid it under there, you know what I mean? And then I went to the other side of the barracks, and I slid it under their door too and shit. Like, you know what? I'm like, dude, you're gonna learn how not to fuck with people's emotions. Like, you don't just make somebody fly down there after we showed you a good fucking time, and then you're gonna sit there and you just don't have the balls to be like, yo, something came up. So anyway, at the time, I did not know that, I didn't know that shit was like gonna go to his command, really, to be honest with you. I didn't think that far ahead. And so I guess his command like called him, and then he had to go to medical, and then he had to go get checked. And, because they thought that he was going around just, spreading diseases and shit, right? So, of course, yeah, I'm sure that was like kind of embarrassing for him. And so he was like all mad about the shit, right? So then, like, a day passes and he calls me on the phone, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And he's all yelling and screaming and all stressful and shit. And I'm like, okay, first of all, like, you're at a 10. I need you to bring this shit all the way to a goddamn 1.5, because, like, you're just yelling, and I cannot understand you when you're all yelling and barking on the phone. This is what I'm telling him. And he's like, fuck you. I know you did it, bitch. I'm like, okay, we're like, let's stop with the name calling. It's not called for. It's uncalled for. Like, let's act like we're civilized. And he's like getting even madder because I'm just like, dude, who raised you? Like, you don't know any kind of etiquette or anything, like no manners and shit. Like, who raised you? You're acting like a fucking bar animal. Calm the fuck down. And so then he's like, man, you're fucking crazy. Like, I know you put those flyers up. I was like, first of all, sir, I did not put those flyers up. Okay? So I was lying like a motherfucker because, of course, I put the flyers up. And he was like, I know you did. I was like, no. And I was like, besides, it's not about what you know. It's about what you could fucking prove. And ain't nobody see me put no flyers up. Okay? And nobody know that I put no flyers up. So guess what? I didn't put no fucking flyers up. He's like, I know you did. I know you did. That's fucked up. How you gonna do that? You got everybody thinking that I have a fucking STD. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck you up, whatever. I was like, look, sir, instead of focusing your attention on me and what you think that I did that you have no proof of, you need to go get your loins clean, because I heard you're burning every fucking body out here. Go clean your insides. And then he got like even more pissed. And then I was like, bitch, ho, blah, blah, blah. Everything but the child of God. Like, he was super mad, right? So a couple days later, we meeting up. I forgot whoever's one of them. So all the dudes from security, some of the chicks we knew was all there playing cards. And they was like, yo, E, for real, like, we the one that put the flyers, talking about Sergeant so-and-so had the clap and burning everybody. And I'm sitting there looking at them like, okay, first of all right, Ask me no question, and I will tell you no lie. Okay? So when they ask me that, I trust them, but sometimes you can't tell nobody shit but God, you know what I mean, until later on in life and you in the clear. So I was like, nah, for real. It wasn't me. Like, I don't know who did it. And it's like, man, I know it was you. I'm like, nah, for real. It wasn't me. And I'm like, y'all ding dongs, because duh, like I'm looking at you dead in your damn eyes. You looking at me back with your, this bitch is lying, and I'm looking at you with this whole motherfucker, you know I'm lying, so why are you stressing me out by asking me something you already know? Like, nobody wins in this situation, so what's the point? You know? So anyways, needless to say, he was mad. But come to find out, oh yeah, that the reason that he stood us up was because this little clown was married, okay? So he probably couldn't tell his wife some kind of lie so he could get out the house, so he decided to just stand us up. Yeah. I'm telling you. That's how fucked up some of these dudes are, okay? But anyway, so I taught this as a lesson that next time, be honest, you little troll. So now you know it was me, all right? And next time, y'all teach your little ass, don't lie. It's not good to tell stories, okay? So I said all this to say, all right, that some of y'all need to be honest, because this could happen to you. And if it did, it's your fucking fault for being a dishonest person. So tell the truth. Until next time, guys, this is Vitamin E Fun Fact Friday. I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace, love, and light. Peace.